Hello there, and welcome to Just Ask Me Yugi. My name is Simon, and we're talking about Arsenal Football Club, the champions in waiting. Are we? Anyway, I don't say it. I don't think we're going to win the Premier League, not the Champions League yet, but the Premier League. I mean, because of that Manchester City loss, yeah, they dropped 2 points against Everton on Monday. I've not made a video about it, and I think I should use this opportunity to talk about it. When they scored the first one, I think in the 41st minute, I felt like it was done. They were going to win it. And then to check, honestly, I didn't watch the game at that point. I had not gone to the viewing center to watch it. And then I was following it on live score. And after some minutes, in the second half, I hear it's 1-1. 2-1, 3-1. That's when I was like, no, this is crazy. I mean, this is crazy. The gods of football have actually turned to our side. I mean, they're handing it over to us again for the how many for the I think for the fifth time this season. Yeah, because we've had so many chances to bury this and we failed. The other chance of Nottingham Forest, we blew it at Nottingham Forest. Wolves, what else? Manchester United beat Manchester City and we had to beat Nottingham Forest. We failed. Brighton beat Manchester City. They drew at Manchester City and we just had to beat Liverpool the next day. We failed. You know, we've come short on so many occasions. And now I can't believe, even with 4 matches to go, the gods are still saying, okay, take it. Take it. It's for you. It's for you. Take it. They're handing us, I think this must be the last chance, honestly speaking. If we blow this, or if we fumble this, and then we don't deserve to win this thing, or it's against us, yeah. But it ended 3-3, and for me as an Arsenal fan, I would take it because I always never expected Everton to win Manchester City, but at least make a draw or make them drop some points, which happened. And I'm so excited about that. And the next day, Arsenal beat Atletico Madrid. My prayer was always that we don't go to the extra time because that would tire some of our players because we would have needed them to play those 120 minutes. You know, it would have been a long journey. It would have been a long day, plus penalties and the emotions that come with that. Yeah, so we just need to get it done during the 90 minutes. And that's what happened. Thanks to Saka, Starboy, scored that goal to send us to the final in the 45th minute. Yeah, and why not? When we came back in the second half, I was surprised that he hooked him up. Plus, Bridge is. I was like, Mikel, what are you trying to do? But then also Diego Simeone hooked up Julian Alaves plus Anthony Griezmann. That's when I knew that, okay, now this is a game of B team. Attacking wise, we're all going to use our B team. So I made the best team win, and we defended well thanks to Gabriel and Saliba, David Raya. You know that guy. There's that is it Soloth? Yeah, my. There's that chance he got in the 86th minute. I was like, maybe these guys are going to do it. And he failed. He failed. So all signs were pointing to Arsenal going to Budapest. And I liked the celebrations. Just now, a while ago, I had uninstalled my X. And on that very day, I installed it back. Yeah, I installed X. And I've been there watching everyone, the haters. And man, the football world is crazy. When it comes to Arsenal, everyone is stupid. Everyone has an opinion, and a stupid one. But I'm enjoying myself as an Arsenal fan. Listen, even if we don't win the Champions League, because I know I've already said this to my friends that winning such trophies is a process. You know, when we had just come back, we went to the quarterfinals. Last year, we went to the semifinals, and it's no surprise to me. It's no surprise to me that we're now in the finals of the Champions League, and God knows why. We might win it. Yeah, we might win it all. Win it the next year. So, when you look at the teams that have won the Champions League, leave alone the Real Madrids and these are the ones that have been lucky. enough to win it many times. But these ones that have been winning it for the first time, you look at Chelsea. The first final was in 2008. Yeah, they never won it, but they reached the final. They lost against Manchester United. Remember that to John Terry sleep. Then then in after 4 years, I think after 4 years, that is 2012, they beat Bayern Munich against all odds with a mediocre coach, and even some players were not that good because I remember Chelsea was seventh in the league, and they went ahead to win the Champions League with Roberto Di Matteo. But because time had come for them to win it, they had done it before. They had not done it before that, but they had reached the final before. So this time they only had to win. And then when you look at Manchester City, reached the semi-finals, lost to Spurs, then reached the final, lost to Chelsea, and then they reached the final. Then is it the following year? Was it the following year? Yeah, and they beat Inter Milan 1-0. I think one of the most unlucky teams in Champions League is Atletico Madrid and who else? I think it's Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan. Yeah, but at least Inter Milan have won it. I've won it before. So it's only Arsenal and Atletico Madrid that are one of the biggest teams to have never won the Champions League in the whole world. Anyways, but for me, I do believe you never know I mean, if Champions League final is a final is a final. It's just 90 minutes or 120 minutes. It's one day, one game like this. So you never know what will happen. Last year, I remember, was it last year or this year? Last year, yeah. I remember in the Club World Cup, we all thought PSG was going to blow Chelsea. Chelsea with their mediocre teams, their mediocre players, they came, stood the occasion, they won the game. 3-0. They didn't even need to go to extra time and all that. So to all the haters, I've seen people saying, yeah, PSG is going to blow Arsenal 5-0. Brother, you are not ready for this. You are yet to see what will happen in Budapest. You are yet to see what will happen in Budapest. Trust me, no one knows. No one knows. Not even those players know. This is the only chance we have. Winning the league is so hard, and then winning the Champions League is more harder. And I want to tell you that one game in Budapest, we shall give our everything. And trust me, brother, trust me, we shall win that game. And if we do, we shall have written history. That this would be one of the best seasons ever in the history of Arsenal. So I do believe we can do it. Yeah, I do believe we can do it. I was watching Terry Henry talking about how they failed to win the Champions League, and he was hoping that Bukayo Saka and the boys do it. And I do believe, yeah, they can do it. They can do it. We have a greater chance of doing it. This has been a good week. Saturday we beat Fulham 3-0. We extend our goal difference. By then we still thought we were going to win it on goal differences. And then on Monday, the football gods were like, come on, Arsenal, we're gifting it to you for I don't know how many time, 7th time, 8th time this season. Because after that Manchester City loss, we all thought Arsenal were not coming back. I mean, we just had to hold on, and maybe we can win it at goal difference. But the football goals were like, come on, we're giving you one more chance. I don't know who we bribed in in the football world. I don't know who we bribed. But then on Monday, Everton draw against Manchester City, and we have a chance. We just have to win our games. And even before that, even before we play West Ham, you never know, Brentford might cause some harm to Manchester City. And this time, we might only need to win West Ham, but next week we win the league. So, and the celebrations are going to be high. We're going to do things. You are not ready. We're going to do things. We don't care what you say or what you do. But away from that, we need to first get done. I believe we have to first get it done. West Ham away is a tricky game. it has always been a tricky one. Yeah, last time they beat us at the Emirates. However, we